the entrepreneurial sort of spirit, I've had that since birth. And from the age of, I think 11 is when I started my first business. I would go around and charge $5 to do basically anything for anybody in my neighborhood at the time. And so when I went to the University of Tennessee for law school, it sort of opened up a new sector of the world that I never really experienced. Being a lawyer and practicing, in commercial real estate and within corporate finance, I saw what I always wanted, which was I didn't need to be the lawyer, I needed to be the client. And so that's what drove me back to the reality for me, which is I need to not necessarily go start a business, but I need to go buy a business and do what I was made to do, which was be a small business owner. When I bought what is now Prime Contractor Supply, it was formerly Sewickley Construction Products. It was a 25-year-old underground construction supply company, primarily doing stormwater, wastewater, and water supply with a fantastic local reputation. I was really focused on what opportunities are out there where businesses are for sale. And I came across this one. And so I reached out to the broker, I came down to the site, and the moment I pulled onto the lot, I knew that's it. The light bulb went off. When I met Adam, he not only understood from the bank perspective as to like, hey, this is what this is going to require and it's not going to be easy, but he also understood the value add. And so that's really what differentiated First National from everybody else.
Structuring this loan with Jeremy was one of the most enjoyable experiences that I've had with a borrower in my 15 years of lending. FNB's desire to support this loan request was really driven largely in part due to Jeremy's thoroughness and detail-oriented approach in which he approached this project. It was a departure from his past life as an attorney. However, when he came to us, he was very well prepared with a very thorough business plan that made it easy to understand and see the value that was being brought. The factors that the 7A loan provided a benefit for compared to a conventional loan. First and foremost, a lower down payment was able to be achieved for this particular transaction, and then a longer loan term and amortization were able to be achieved as well.
Since we've closed, it's been relatively tremendous as far as the uptake, the market reception. And so we've been able to grow. We're already well over 7 figures revenue just from closing less than a year ago. So I think the growth is going to be relatively exponential based on where we started. But again, that doesn't happen if you don't have the dry powder from the bank to allow us to lean into the growth aspect of the business. Definitely recommend Adam and FNB to other small business owners, and I have just since closing. And it's because they understand what it actually requires to run a small business. They understand that not all businesses are created equal. In some cases, that deal is probably dead at the door. And I think you have to find somebody like FNB, First National Bank, like Adam, who can at least be understanding and sensitive to those issues, and then find ways to work through them, find solutions. Prime is not only just a company. For me, it's a dream. I get to live my dream every day and do it successfully with a team that I adore. And now I get to go home to a family that sees me as dad, not just as the guy over in the office, in the corner of the house. It's been wonderful.